Yo, what's up, Instagram family? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? What's good, man? What's good? Ash Joseph, what up? I'm Ski 617. What up, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Oh. Got out the house, ran a couple little errands earlier. Came home and new video with Exhibit and Cassidy's fire. I didn't know I had this video with Cassidy, man. That's not Cassidy. That's Razcaz, man. He said Cassidy. What's up, man? Somebody said, when's the album dropping? Take your time. Damn, man. It's not. Stacy, what's up? How you doing out there? Out there in SoCal. Shout out to Mantika. Collab with Joyner again. Maybe, I've never met Joyner, so, maybe one day if we meet, we might, never know what might happen, but I never met him. I've never met him. It's good, man. How's everybody doing? I realized I didn't get on here earlier, though the days just be like bleeding into one another. Like yesterday, like I literally felt like today was still yesterday. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get my water, y'all. Let me get my water. Thirsty. Somebody told me that I was trash for drinking Dasani. That's all they had in the store. It was sold out. I'm like, yo, man. I thought water was just water, but apparently there's hella different kinds of water and shit. But yo, what's up, everybody, man? I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to try to cut my own hair tomorrow. My own beard. I mean, I've done it before. Because when you're on tour, I don't be trusting, I don't trust to go to, like, other barbers. So I usually do the shit myself when I'm on tour. So I should be fine. I mean, at least I know I can do my beard. Somebody said do some freestyle. Man, I'm not doing no freestyle right now. Somebody said, I actually like the way Dasani tastes, though. But I heard it's, like, bad for you and shit, so. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. How was everybody's day today, man? Everybody good? Oh, damn, I was missing people's thing. With God is fire. I appreciate that, King G. Check me out. You won't be disappointed. Not right now. Muhammad versus Mo. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, I personally, Crystal Geyser is my favorite. That's my go-to. But Crystal Geyser was all. I mean, I do have some Crystal Geyser, but last week, when I went to the store, they only had fucking Dasani, so. Oh, somebody says, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. You're not ready. Chloride. A little chloride ain't gonna be bad for you, man. Strengthen your teeth. They drop arsenic. I mean, y'all, man, everybody got so many conspiracy theories, man. Lord have mercy, man. What made you choose X and Razcaz? So I've been knowing X for a while. And like I had briefly met Rascals, but I didn't know Rascals very well at the time. So I had the record and I just recorded it. Well, so when I heard the beat, I was like, man, this would be a dope track. I just heard, I was like, I felt like Exhibit would come off hard on this. So I just texted him. I was like, bro, I think I got a song you would be fire on. And he's like, send it through. I sent it through. He loved the beat. I was like, all right, well, let me lay my verse and I'm going to send you my verse and you can go off that. He was like, it's all good. I laid my verse like the next day, sent it to him. And then he called me. You know what I'm saying? And he texted me his verse. I was like, this is fire. Like, he let me hear it. And then he FaceTimed me, and Razkaz was in the studio laying his verse. And I was like, oh, shit, this shit is about to be crazy. And then they sent me the chorus, and it just all came together. So that's how it happened. Hello from Texas. Hello. How do I feel about D Smoke? I've seen a couple of his videos. They're dope, man. I mean, that's the guy that was on Rhythm and Flow. He's he's dope, and he did a song with my boys Los Rocas. So shout out to Los Rocas, man. Because I know D Smoke. I know he's black, but I think he's got some Spanish, I know he speaks Spanish because he has some songs where he's like rapping in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Brevy killed that hook, man. Brevy's incredible, man. Incredible writer and just incredible vocalist. So I'm gonna let some people go live. We're not doing any rapping, so if you guys have questions you want to talk to me about, feel free to ask me some questions and stuff like that. Yo,
What's up, man? How are you?
what's going on, my dude?
Hey, man. I actually, my cousin put me on you like 3 years ago, and he's from California,
Where
and
you
he's
from?
from it. I'm Palestinian, man.
Okay.
I live in Florida.
Okay, so I'm like, are you in Palestine right now?
No, man. Although I do wish to be over there, but yeah, man, it's beautiful out here, man. But I'm saying my cousin put me on you like 3 years ago, and like ever since then, like I've been in and out on your stuff, but. Your freestyle on Sway really messed it up. I forwarded that to like 80 of my cousins. I pushed that through to 80 of my cousins. Like, this man's crazy, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Definitely
it.
crazy. You know, you're a lyricist. You're a mind of your own, man. Definitely,
Thank
you're
you, man.
creative.
What part of Florida you in?
Right now, I'm in Tampa. I
Okay.
actually just moved like less than a year ago from Ohio, from
Okay.
Cleveland.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you definitely got some better weather.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was snowing in Cleveland this morning.
Yeah, Tampa's cool. I've been to Tampa a couple times, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, if you come out here, man, there's a lot of fun places. People generally go out to like St. Petersburg, Clearwater, and whatnot.
Yeah, no, I've
But
been on tour there. I performed there. Been to Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, Tallahassee. I think, yeah, and Miami. Been to Miami one time.
Miami's nice. Miami's nice.
Yeah, been.
Um, I was gonna ask you, I know for sure we don't know about like the whole, when we're limited to this quarantine thing, whatever. But
Mhm.
when you're done, when we're all done with that, like you will be on the road, like showing up at places,
Oh
right?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, last year I was on the road the whole year.
Yeah.
Like I said, last year I came to Tampa twice.
I've
So
been in a big movement towards like, what I'm saying, getting to people's shows and stuff, and I like what you're about. So I mean, I was definitely already gonna plan on like, what I'm saying,
well,
looking up your shit.
this year I didn't. Last year I went on like 3 tours. Um, so this year even though without this quarantine shit, my plan was to kind of stay home anyway, and just
Yeah.
like make more music. So right now I'm literally like, since the beginning of the year I just been like recording and writing. You know what I mean? So my goal was to just like put out more music and then tour towards the end of the year or next year. So depending on how this quarantine shit goes, and I think people be back on the road going to shit by like, at least by like the end of the summer or something. So hopefully,
Yeah,
but
August
I'll
or
be on the
something.
road soon, man.
Yeah, I mean it's time. I mean it comes at a bad time, but it comes at a good time for you since that was already your plan You know what I'm saying? But that keeps
Yeah,
you held up
it
mentally.
definitely would have been a lot harder if I already had like a tour planned and I had to cancel everything. That would have been tough.
Have you ever? I have a question. Have you ever visited overseas? Like, have you ever gone to Palestine or anything like that?
No, I've been to Iran because my father is Iranian. I've been to Iran when I was a kid, but I haven't been in a long time.
Man, I feel like most people that don't um, go, like they don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you, like your vision on stuff, the way you see it, I genuinely feel
Mhm.
like you can put a broader perspective on shit that happens in third world
Oh,
countries,
absolutely.
countries that are oppressed.
Yeah, I want to go. I mean, my goal is to go there. I mean, I have to go eventually, but since Trump and all this crazy shit, I was just like, you know
Yeah,
what? I kind of postpone things, but eventually I'll go. I'll visit my family. I want to go, to Mecca, make Hajj and stuff like that.
so
So, inshallah. So maybe, within the next, who knows, 3, 4 years or something.
yeah,
That's the goal.
definitely something to look forward to, man. Like I said, man, you've been to me, anybody who comes from like that side of the culture, anything like that, I'm a full supporter of, no matter what, style of music or whatever, venture they're in, or if they're athletes, or if they're musicians, or if they're actors. It's something that I like to do, which is support. You know what I'm saying? We don't get a lot of support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
From
sure.
people view maybe even rap itself as distasteful, just because their way of thinking
Yeah,
isn't, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people, they've been appropriated in the wrong way, they've been told the wrong way, they've been set in the wrong direction. I don't really know what it's about, but for me, I have a clear mind and I genuinely see like the way you work at your craft. So for me, like, it's actually like something to embrace.
for
And I
sure,
take I
man.
take it on, man, definitely. So I mean, much respect, salute to all the things that you do, man. The way you put in work, man.
Much
You're
love to you,
definitely
man.
driven. You're definitely driven.
It's all love, man. Well, I hope to see you. Hope to see you when I come back down there, man.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be up, man. I'm definitely gonna be up
All
front
right.
row, front row. All right,
Peace out, my
Pedro.
brother.
Good,
Salam
good,
alaikum.
man. Alaikum salam.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my homie down there in Tampa, Bay Love, Colorado Springs. I definitely got to come back to Colorado Springs. Um, no rapping. Yo,
What's up, man? Hold
what's up with
on.
it?
What's up, bro?
What's good?
Hey, man. Yo, I don't know if anybody told you, man, but you are the truth, bro.
Appreciate that, brother.
Like, no hate. Like, I rap myself, but like, bro, every time I listen to your music, you have a message, you talking about something, you trying to uplift the people. Like, bro, it's not going unnoticed. Like, I've been in
Thank you.
this, like, I don't know where you from right now, but I'm in North Carolina.
I'm
And
in
it's
California.
Yeah, see, it's
What
1:40 in
what
the
part of North
morning.
Carolina are you in?
I'm in Gastonia. It's close to Charlotte.
They got a
Like,
cook. They got a cookout out there.
yeah, yeah. I
Man,
get the Cajun
I
Cajun
love
chicken,
cookout, dog. I ain't gonna
Cajun
lie.
chicken, bro. Cajun chicken with the Cajun fries. Yeah, the
Chicken
huge Coke,
fried,
huge
bro.
fry. Yeah,
I tell people, yo, you
yeah,
can go to cookout with $5 and get full.
yeah. And you get that tray. All you gotta do is get the tray, man.
That tray,
But
man.
bro, like, man, bro, I want you to know, man, like, don't stop for real because your music inspire people, man. Like, you like. Man, when I tell my homies about the Locksmith, I remember when you was riding around in the car, like eating shit, like just smashing shit in the car. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, I've been with you, like, and I could tell the way shit going, like you doing the shit the right way. You
thank
know
you.
what I'm saying? I know you doing the shit the right way, cause like from your skill set alone, you supposed to be on top of the billboards every song you drop, bro.
Thank
Like
you.
real
That
shit.
means a lot,
Like
man.
I recognize that, man. Like,
As
yeah,
artists, I know you can feel this as an artist. I do this because I love it. You know, never. I never thought I would be able to make money or anything doing.
yeah,
I do this because literally I'm in love with it. So the fact that I'm able to continue to make music and make the kind of music that I want and grow,
Yeah,
make mistakes and learn from them and grow and have people to
man,
accept
listen.
it, it's a blessing to me. And to hear people like yourself or all, any of the
Yeah,
people on the live to show love, it just motivates me. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It
word,
motivates me to
word.
keep going. And I
Like,
appreciate
don't stop, man.
it.
Like, don't stop, man. Because I know it's a grind, and it's like people they think that you just gonna jump and get on top at like for real. If you look at it, man, you have a skill set that is so deadly, bro. Like you have a deadly skill set, bro.
Thank you.
So like off top, you should when they talk about lyricists, like they don't name the Locksmith, and that's the name they should name, like real shit, bro.
Thank you, man.
That's
Well,
the name they should name.
we gonna get there, man.
But
That's what I'm
when
working
you
to
get there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the nigga, hey, you know the nigga in the Bible when he was when they hung Jesus on the cross,
for real.
and he was like, man, he said, man, we sitting up here, we guilty for what we did, but man, this man ain't did nothing wrong. Like when you get to paradise, remember me. That's how I feel, like, bro, like for real, man.
Yeah.
Like no bullshit, bro. You inspired, don't stop, man.
Well,
Like
thank
it
you, man.
might seem like the shit ain't paying off, but man, like you got real niggas doing real shit that listen to your shit for inspiration. Man, that walk with God, man. Oh my God, man. Man, listen,
Thank you, man.
boy, my flame, like I
Hey,
don't. It
man.
should have came out number one,
You
man.
know
Like
what
I'm
though?
just being real,
I,
man.
I
You
always
should have been number one.
I make this, man. I make music, and you said it, like I make music that's real, that's authentic, and
Yeah,
real recognize real. And
yeah,
sometimes
man.
real don't pop off right away. Sometimes
It
real,
ain't going to because they don't want to hear it.
but
They don't want to hear it.
it takes time, and I just believe, in these days and times, it's necessary, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And I believe in my heart that eventually niggas will recognize, and it will get to
Like.
where it's supposed to get to. You know what I mean?
Like for real, like bro, like no bullshit. Like even off of what you doing on yourself, you have a skill set and you have a setup. Like if you get in the ear, like you already in the motherfuckers ear. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Ain't no way in the fuck like Jay and all the motherfuckers. And like ain't no way you a fucking lot. You know what I'm saying? So once they got them ready to come to terms with what you want, bro, like hey, you got you. Like I'ma support you, man. Like
I
for
will.
real, man.
Thank you, bro.
Man, yeah, man, and keep it up, bro.
Hey, man,
Like we listening.
it's all love, man. And by the way,
Yeah.
I love North Carolina. I love Charlotte. I done
Hey
been,
man, holla at me,
I
man.
done
Holla
been,
at me when we
I done
coming.
been to Raleigh. I done been to
Man, you know I'm
Charlotte
finna yeah.
a few times.
You
So
know, I'm finna tell all the homeboys I've been on live with old the locksmith
yeah,
now, bro. So
man.
holla at me, man. Free mix, man. You know,
Much
check me
love, my
out, man.
brother.
Free, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, much
Peace to
success,
you,
bro.
man. Yeah, man. You too, bro. Like for
All right,
real. Real nigga shit. Peace.
peace. Yeah, man. Shout out to that brother, man. It's all love. You said you need to drop some more Uber videos, man. We can't do Uber right now, man. I can't be getting in Uber spitting and my spit offline everywhere. It's probably gonna be a while before we can do that again, dog. Um, when's the Black Thought collab coming? Man, hopefully one day. I met Black Thought one time. So James Saylor says he hit it on the head, man. Yeah, I appreciate that love, man. What happened to Frontline? My partner left. He's a professor now, man. He got a PhD, so he's teaching, and he's doing incredible things. He's an author, and somebody says I fixed my connection. You can see me. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go from Instagram. Instagram is on that bullshit where they won't let me go live again. Um, why Instagram? Why Instagram be It's like it don't it said, where did you get all that inspiration to write that detail? I'm gonna have to figure out why. Why? Do anybody know why Instagram, like, after I do let people go live with me a few times and stop when I try to click on the thing, it won't open up. Yeah, like I'm clicking on the shit, but it does do it, right? Yeah, I'm still in the bay. It's glitchy. Yeah, I think it's because so many people own this shit. Yeah, Instagram don't want niggas to be. Somebody says, I want to go live, man. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So if you want to go live, just say it in the comments and I'm going to click on it. Okay. There we go.
Oh shit, what's up, Lock?
Yo, what up, bro?
How you doing, bro?
What's good? I'm good, man.
Oh man, I like this, man.
What's up, man?
Reaching out to the fans.
You have something you want to talk about?
Shit, man. I just want to say I've been a long time fan, man. 111 Minna, when you released Rare Form, you did a little show over at 111 Minna, and I
Oh,
was right
man.
there right there in the front, man,
Damn,
reciting word for word.
damn. 111 Minna. That's that little bar club.
Little art gallery in the
Little
city.
art gallery. That's right.
Yeah, it's a little art gallery in the city.
Yeah. That had to be like 2010, 2000.
Oh man, dude, that was yeah,
that
that was like 2010. Yeah, I mean, right when you released Rare Form, dude.
Yeah.
Like right when you released Rare Form, which is, by the way, I mean, you were angry on that track, man.
Yeah.
You were angry on that track.
What's crazy about that song is, I wrote that song. I had wrote it to like, I just wrote it in my head. I didn't even write it to a beat, and then I spit it for EA Ski. He had a beat, and I just started rapping to it. He was just like, "We gotta lay that." And and then once I laid it, he was like, we were gonna shoot a video for it, and I actually had a battle in LA. I was battling that night, and we shot the video that night after the battle. So after I did my battle, we were like, all right, we want to go shoot this video. So we just drove around LA and just like shot the video, like driving around downtown LA. And when we released that shit, it just like went viral. It was like all over fucking MT. They was playing that shit on the radio. Can you believe that?
I mean, dude, that track was fire, man. That track was fire.
That shit was
And
crazy.
that was honestly the point where I was like, okay, this guy's for real. He's about to do something right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you let out. I compare that almost in a way to Eminem, the Ringer, in a way,
Mm-hmm.
where you're kind of just airing things out, for everyone.
It definitely was just I definitely was just frustrated. I was just like, you know what?
No,
I'm about to just go off.
no, and I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
What do you, quick question? What do you think about because I know you did the Team Backpack thing.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about those guys? What do you think about that platform?
I thought Team Backpack was fucking amazing platform. I had been seeing them do their thing for a while, and they had reached out to me like, can you come do a cipher? And I just at the time I just wasn't in the space to do it. And then finally, when I started kind of like doing shit, they hit me up, and it was perfect timing. It was like, yo, we're gonna be at South by Southwest, and I was like, I'm gonna be there too. He's like, would you be down to do our cipher? I was like, yeah. And when I met them, and I met Armani, the guy who was like running it, he's just, I mean, I just loved everything they stood for. Everything was good, and they always showed me a lot of respect and showed me love. And what I loved about them is that they were never on. It was just like, if you were dope, they fucked with you. They would put you out. There was no like special shit. It was like, yo, if you dope, they fuck with you. And I think they created a great platform. I just feel like, when you're trying to expand stuff and you're trying to grow, and sometimes you may take missteps. I don't know exactly what happened, but I just felt like it was a great platform, and it's a shame that it's not still going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, I know those cats. I grew up with like Catalyst, Catalyst. I'm sure
Hmm.
so I
Of
grew up with
course.
him since we were youngins, so
Yeah.
I'm actually good boys with him. So I know Armani and Dev and those guys,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of upset that they stopped doing that because it was nice to see them bring together the actual, like the people that were spitting, and wanted their lyrics to be heard, not exactly,
I'm gonna say, I
or
mean,
their beats to be heard when they
in a
did the beat
general,
battles and shit,
to just give a general explanation, what I think is, I think that the reason what made them popular is that it was just basically they really were just doing it for the love of hip hop. It was just like, yo, we're just doing this shit. And then I think the problem is when business and things get involved, you're trying to make it's hard to navigate making business decisions and doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you got to find a way to kind of balance that and do it in a way where the people who are genuinely in love for you, for the raw art of it, don't get turned away when you start trying to make little business moves. And it's just hard to juggle all that. And I think that's what, in kind of a
yeah.
general way, that's what kind of caused.
Unfortunately, money always gets in the mix somehow, some way, and
Yeah, yeah.
politics, and
Yeah,
it all.
exactly. And it's not, I
It's
don't think
just
nobody was just like trying to, because nobody was really making money off that shit. But I just feel like once money gets involved and you're trying to, because eventually, you put on these big events, nobody's getting paid, everybody's doing it because they want to do it. Then you got to bring more people in. You do got to hire people and you got to get sponsors, and sponsors don't want this and sponsors want that. You know what I mean? It just gets all kind of weird. But I will say that they created something that helped me out and it helped a lot of people out, and I think it's amazing.
yeah, no, they got to span a nice range of different types of
I mean,
MCs.
to this day, people still, when I go on tour, people are like, yo, I saw you on Team Backpack. You know what I mean?
Shit, no, for real. Hey, last thing before I let you go, because I'm sure some other cats you might want to chat with some other fans and stuff.
Uh-huh.
What this song you just released? What got you to link up with X and Razcast? I mean,
Yeah, so
that's
I was speaking on that a little earlier. So basically, I met, I've been knowing X for a while now, for some years. And he I had this beat. I was, Decap, I was in the studio with Decap in San Francisco. And I was just like, man, play me, because Decap has hella beats. And I was like, yo, play me some, because he makes like some hard ass shit. But I was like, yo, play me some of your older stuff. Like, let me hear some stuff you was making. Like, you know what I mean? And then he played me that beat, and I thought it was dope. And we just kind of like updated it a little bit for like now. But that beat, the beat was kind of like, because back a few years ago, Decap was more on his like West Coast vibe. You know what I mean? Like hard hitting, like, because Decap is a monster with the drums. So
oh yeah.
when I heard that, I know when he first was making beats, he was more on like that West Coast hard, like West Coast vibe. So when I heard that beat, I was like, you know what? I think X would be dope on this. So I just hit him up. I just texted him. I was like, bro, I got this beat. I think you would murder. And he's like, let me hear it. Send it through. And I sent it to him. He's like, this shit is hard. So I laid my verse. I was like, well, let me lay my verse. I'm going to send it to you. And I sent it to him. And then he sent me his verse back. I was like, this is fire. And then he called me, and he had Razgaz on the fucking FaceTime. He was like, yo, Razgaz is recording right now. I'm like, what? And then they sent me the whole song done, basically, with like Bretney on the chorus. I was like, yo, this is amazing. So it just kind of all came together. And yeah, man.
Man,
And that just built a relationship, and it was dope.
that's a track, dude. That's a track.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a hit. Oh man.
Yeah, man,
Uh,
it was dope. I wanted to make, when I heard it, I was just like, yo, this just sounds like a classic West Coast. As soon as I heard the song, I was just like, oh, I want to just shoot a video in LA, and I want us to be in a drop top. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want us to be on some like straight LA vibes, and I think we was able
man.
to pull it off.
Hey, thank you so much for chatting with me, bro.
It's all love,
Uh,
bro.
man, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honest pleasure.
Mm.
I did not think I was gonna hop on Instagram and chat with Lock tonight. So
Yeah, it's all
shit.
good, man. You in the city right now, or?
No, I live in the Bay Area. I'm actually in NorCal a little bit. I'm in Petaluma, which
Oh,
is
Petaluma.
Sonoma County.
Okay, nice. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I'm
Okay,
I,
cool, man. Well,
I
yeah,
used to live in Marin County my whole life. So Sonoma Marin.
You ain't got too many
You know,
COVID cases out there, man. So you just chill out.
not too many, man. Not too many. You know,
Y'all
man,
spread out out there, man. Y'all
just
spread
staying
out.
quarantined over here. I got,
You
just
good, man.
trying to stay safe. So hopefully you stay safe as well.
Yeah, man.
Do some live shows, keep
Yeah,
putting out fire tracks, and
absolutely.
appreciate it, bro. Have a good night.
Have a good night, bro.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So with everybody, man. Somebody said I performed at their high school dance. Damn, I probably did, man. What high school did you go to, bro? Malcolm X or All Eyes on Me? Wait, huh? What kind of question is that? Malcolm X or you comparing a person to a? Oh, you talking about movies? Are you talking about All Eyes? Oh, I hated that All Eyes on Me movie. Ugh, hated that movie. Cardinal Newman, Santa Rosa. Oh, Malcolm X, man. I hated All Eyes on Me. I didn't like that movie. Peace to Egypt. Damn, somebody said they went to Columbine High School. Holy shit. Why did I hate the All Eyes on Me? I just don't think it was a well done movie. It was like it wasn't a good, like it wasn't done well. I'm sorry. Like Tupac is too iconic to just kind of have a movie like that, man. Like I just, no disrespect to the actors. I thought the actor was pretty good. Like I just don't think the movie was just I don't think it was well written. I think me and Cricket do need to do something again, man. I want to find a good beat, something dope, and then I'm gonna hit Cricket. But shout out to Cricket, man. He's just one of the best, man. And he's a good dude, man. Just so humble and such a great guy. All Eyes on Me, that just shit was not good, man. Oh, I finished Ozark last night. Fucking Ozark, yo. Ozark, man, that shit was crazy. When they hear my song in the club, they bang it. Somebody said, can I send you some exclusive beats? Yeah, I mean, my email is in my bio. Yeah, I'm mad that I finished it. I'm like, damn, no more Ozark. I gotta start watching something else. Yeah, I watched that Joe Exotic. Ozark. Yeah, that shit was good, man. Who else want to go live with me, man? Leave a comment if you want to go live with me. That's the only way you can go live. I can't click on my little go live button, so you got to leave a comment, and then I'll click on your profile. So who want to go live? If you want to go live, say what up. Let me know what's up. Biggest lyrical inspiration? No rapping. Yo,
Lock, what's the word?
what's going
What's
on?
the word? Man, not too much.
How
In
you
the
doing,
crib
my?
quarantine.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Atlanta. Well, outside Atlanta, but yeah, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's up,
Yes,
man?
sir.
Did
I
you?
was listening. Hmm?
Go ahead.
I was listening to what you had going on and everything, and I remember this is probably 3-4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was in college. I had all my homies watching some of your freestyles on the team backpack ciphers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I remember you put out a challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was for people to rap to one of your
Instrumentals. Mm-hmm.
instrumentals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and cancel my ticket real quick.
Dude, I was supposed to be in New York right now, and I canceled that
Word.
shit weeks ago. I was like, oh, that ain't happening.
And that's why my grandmother and my father are up there, so just praying for them. They're over there in Ground Zero, so I'm just making sure that
Oh yeah, prayers to them, man. Yeah, serious.
But yeah, man, I didn't want to take up too much of your time. I did want to reach out to you and see if you would take a look at something for me. I'll send it to your DMs. It's the I don't know if you checked it out. Fabulous put out this challenge for the cold summer beat and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I did see some people talking about rapping to that. Yep.
And what I did was I actually put together this video.
Okay.
With me not only rapping to it, but I was playing keys, I was playing sax, I added strings to it as well.
Yeah, send it to me, man. Or send it to me. Now I'm gonna take a listen.
Or no doubt, most definitely. But yo, I'm gonna let you get back to your live and everything. I know there's a lot of people trying to jump in here, so
I'll let you, man. I appreciate you, man.
Or bless up.
Yo. Shout out to ATL. Bro, you need to get a new internet service, man. You need to get a new internet service, dude. Do you have Wi-Fi? Who's your Wi-Fi? Who? What what city? Where are you at? You don't have Comcast, man? Cox. Oh yeah, man. He's So listen, we're not doing no rapping. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not the one that's about to be listening to rapping all day. But if y'all want to ask some questions and talk, we can go. Yeah, I couldn't see him either, man. Yo, what up?
Shut up, Lock. For real, I'm on this? Yes, bro.
You on here, man?
Bro, I appreciate you, man. I have been showing people your freestyles for 4 or 5 years. Bro.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for spreading the message, man.
Dude, on Sway, man, I'm in San Antonio, Texas, bro. I don't know if you've been to TX in a minute.
Oh, I've been to Texas a million times, man.
Bro.
I've never been to San Antonio. I've been to Austin, been to Dallas, Houston.
Dallas?
El Paso.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Bro, let me know. That's dope, bro. I'm a huge fan. I've been listening to a lot of your tracks, showing people for years, and yeah, man. No, I'm a singer. I do jazz and R&B, and that's. Nice. I'm not sitting here trying to shout out all that kind of stuff. No. But hey, it ain't about that. No, I'm a big fan, bro. I didn't even think I would get on here, to be real.
All good, man. Is this something you wanted to ask or something you want to talk about?
Yeah, definitely. So when you're doing live shows soon, will you be coming to San Antonio or maybe ATX or?
Every year I've been to Texas the last 3-4 years, so I'm pretty sure the next time I go on tour, I will have a show in Texas. Last year I did not go to Houston, but I did go to Dallas. And did I go to any other Texas show? Did I go to Austin? I want to say I did a show in Austin last year. When I did my own tour in 2018, I definitely went to Austin. I definitely went to what's that other city in Texas that's like, it's West Texas, Super West.
Super West.
It's where they got the Cadillac Graveyard.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? I always forget the name, man. I never forget because I was in a show. I had a
It's
show and I
Houston,
saw.
Dallas, Austin, El
It's
Paso,
Austin. It's West Texas. It's way
real
more.
west, like El Paso, like real west,
Not either. More. It's what's the fucking what's
more
the
west than El Paso. To the
bro?
edge.
I'm about to tell you, man. The Cadillac Graveyard. That's how I know.
Cadillac Graveyard. But I mean, bro, I mean, just some of your stuff, dude. It's dope as fuck, man. I've been fucking with it forever, dude, and I'm surprised it's not bigger. You know what I mean? Like it's so intellectual and dope. I'm just glad to be
Amarillo.
on here with you. Amarillo, yes, yeah. No. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Amarillo, yeah.
Amarillo. That's
Um,
that's what I was thinking.
no. That's what's up, bro. Just to be talking with you is fucking dope, bro. So you've been creating a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things coming soon after all this stuff that's going on. So, doing the stuff that you do, being on Sway in the morning, and, a lot of people like, oh, trying to freestyle, all that stuff. Your stuff's super intellectual. What's next, man? I mean, what's the next steps? That's kind of what I'm,
What do you
want to
mean? What's
ask
the next
you.
step? The next step is to keep on putting out this music. I'm just trying to
Keep
become a
grinding,
better
right?
song. I'm trying to become a better songwriter. I'm trying to build my fan base so I can tour more and do have put on even bigger and better shows and
You're badass, though, dude. I don't even know why it's not popping off, though.
well, everything takes time, man. I mean,
True.
I've been lucky enough and blessed to have a lot of great opportunities and things that have happened for me. So I'm appreciative of that. And but I'm still, I'm not satisfied. I want to keep growing and
Yeah.
keep
No,
on
big
doing what
time,
I
bro.
love, man.
I'd
So I'll
love
let
to. Yeah, I'd love to show you some. I'd love to show you some of the songs I did. I did a lot of Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Al Green, Marvin Gaye stuff, and
okay,
not
well
to mention,
send me a link, man. Let me hear it.
I would love to, bro. I thought about it the other day. I was on there live with you a couple days ago,
Okay.
watching, and I appreciate you shouting everybody out and actually talking to everybody. It's cool that you're reaching out to people, just because not everybody does,
For
and I
sure,
just
man.
love your shit, man. It's badass, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
So yeah, man.
All right, my dude.
So yeah, we'll do it.
All right, peace.
Be easy, bro.
Somebody said, "Where do I get my fashion sense from?" Um, I don't know. Uh, I just I just do what feels right, man. You know what I'm saying? I just do what feels right, man. Somebody said, "Let me rap." No. If I wasn't a rapper, what would I be doing? I'd probably be teaching. Yeah, Austin is always a dope show. Austin is always a dope show, man. Uh, when is the next track with Zumbi? I don't know. I know me and Zumbi got some songs that he never put out that we was working on. Um, uh, um, you gonna do a show in Tacoma? Yeah, I did a show in Tacoma. Well, no, not Tacoma. In Seattle and Spokane. Is it Spokane or Spokane? I don't know. I always say it wrong. Audi or BMW? I wouldn't buy an Audi or BMW. They're both terrible cars. Sorry, they're just not made. Sorry. I mean, they're luxury cars, but they're not. My dad is a mechanic. Excuse me. My dad is a mechanic. Do I speak Farsi? Not well. No, I mean, I can understand it a little bit, but DJ K Rich, thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man. Um, I mean, look, luxury. Luxury cars are just not like. I mean, they're just not made very well. Like my dad is a mechanic, so from a young age, I saw him work on cars, and he explained to me, and so I know that BMWs are probably like BMWs and Audis are some of the worst. Um, well, Range Rovers probably. I mean, I love Range Rovers. I think they look dope. I always like the way they look. But anybody who's had a Range Rover for over 3 years know that they're a piece of shit after 3 years. I'm sorry. As much as I love them, they just break down. They're just like, you always going to have problems. They cost so much money to get fixed. So you know what? If you're leasing them and you're just trading them in, that's fine. But I would never buy or own a Range Rover unless I just got tons of money and I don't care. You know, you just want to have a toy. That's fine. But BMW is the same way. Audi's same way. Um, they're just a pain in the ass, man. And you can only take them to certain dealerships to get fixed. Fuck all that, man. I just bought a brand new truck and I love it. I mean, I haven't had it for that long. I mean, it's only got like 4,000 miles on it. It's brand new. I'm tall too, so it's kind of hard. I used to always buy Ford. Um, I mean, all the kind of new cars they're all not. They don't make them like they used to. But I bought Ford because Ford has its problems too. But I know for the most part, for the first 100,000, 130,000 miles, I'm gonna be good with a Ford. And they have enough space in them. I take a Ford over a Chevy. Chevy just has problems. But I had a Ford for many years, and but when that motherfucker hit about 130,000 miles, it's like, all right, because I don't like to lease cars. I just like to buy my car and just get it over with. I don't like to, you know, I'm not a super fancy person. I just want something that's comfortable that I like, and that's gonna last. Because I'm tall, so what I mean, I'm tall. I can't fit in like a small car, so that's why I always bought American. But recently, I bought a Toyota truck, an SUV, and it's pretty big. I had to get a big one so I can, because I'm tall, so I can't be sitting in a small car. So, I mean, if you like Chevy, go Chevy, man. But look at the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ford, the old night, like no. If you talk about old Fords and old Chevys, those motherfuckers last. Those are like tanks. But when you start getting the 2000s, that's when they start coming down, and now more they even come down. They just have problems. Like they'll go, like I said, they'll go like 130,000 miles. And then they start like I'll get it this way. I had a Ford Explorer. It was a 2003. I had that motherfucker for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And it was reliable. But when it hit about 120,000 miles, I had to get a new transmission. I had to get a new fucking wheel bearing. I spent about $7,000 on that car. Ninja Paint said tall and handsome. I hope you're a woman, but thank you. They started using cheaper, even Toyota, you know what I'm saying? But if I had to get a luxury car, if I wanted a luxury car, actually the best luxury car to buy is like a Lexus. You know what I mean? Because you're going to get that reliability and it's going to be luxury. Um, you know, Lexus is probably, you know what I mean? Um, what's my favorite ice cream? Pineapple sherbet. I don't really like ice cream, like dairy ice cream. I like sherbets and stuff like that. So my favorite ice cream is pineapple sherbet from fucking Fenton's. Fenton's Ice Creamery. That shit is fire. Uh, um, but for somebody said they want to go live for sure. We're not doing no favorite donut, old fashioned glaze for sure, without a doubt. Trying to let some other people go live. Yeah, I heard about the Genesis. It's really good. I don't really eat from taco trucks that much. Um, I was just talking about with God. Sorry, man. I don't want to keep on repeating myself. All right, we're gonna try to go live.
Yo, yo,
Yo,
what's happening? What?
what's going on, my dude?
First off, excuse me, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm hanging in there, trying to take care of these kids.
Where you calling from?
I'm in the Bay.
Oh, what part of the Bay?
Well, I'm in the East Bay,
Okay.
Castro Valley.
Okay, that's what's
But
up.
I'm originally from the city.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Before I get to my questions,
Okay.
yo, I gotta give you your flowers, man.
Thank you.
I'm a firm believer in giving people that we look up to their flowers and not just do.
Thank you, man.
So I don't know if you remember. You probably really don't. But when what is it drop
Okay.
with you left. You guys I think were selling it at a college at some point,
Okay.
and you actually gave the CD to my dad.
Okay.
Just off of the
What
strength of
college?
I can't remember which college. He never told me. He was doing something with his frat,
Okay.
and I think you guys were performing at the time. He's a
Might have
Kappa.
been San Francisco State, or maybe it was Foothill
Probably.
College or something like that. Maybe.
Probably somewhere on the peninsula. It was somewhere up there.
Okay.
And you actually gave him your CD.
Okay.
And he ended up giving it to me.
Mm.
And when I say it was like the first time I'm getting a CD from a Bay Area artist of my generation, it spoke about a lot of the things that was going on during that time.
Sure.
So I became a fan, like a huge fan, and I think I was like in middle school or somewhere.
That's crazy.
So, flash forward a couple of years, I'm 18 years old. In Redwood City, and you're doing a show.
Okay.
And I didn't even know you were doing a show. I didn't know, what was going on. I was just walking around. You're at a club event, and you're outside. I guarantee you probably don't remember this.
Okay. No, I don't.
You're stepping outside, and you look like you were frustrated, but for whatever reason was going on at the club. But I approached you, and I told you that I did music as a producer.
Okay.
And you gave me a lot of words of encouragement. And I think the last thing you told me was, because I was like everybody else, I want to do music with you. I got beats. I got this. I was probably one of the few that just passed you by. But you said if it's meant to be, it'll happen organically.
Yeah, for sure.
And to make that happen with every artist that I pass by, I took that, and some of my greatest music has been with a lot of the artists that I organically built a relationship with. So I want to thank you for that piece of advice.
For sure.
It's actually helped my music career go forward.
Wait, is that your TV? I can barely hear you. Is that?
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, I was like, go ahead.
My fault. I got for life. Anyway. No, but I just wanted to thank you for that piece of advice.
Yeah.
It helped me get through this, my career path when a lot of people don't see it as such.
For sure. Nah, man. I mean, it's all good, man. We all learn from our experiences in life, man. Hopefully.
Yeah, most definitely. But I did want to ask you, kind of pick your brain as to your opinion as to the aftermath. Not so much what we're dealing with right now, but what do you feel is going to be the aftermath of the effects from this sort of pandemic that we're facing right now?
Man, man, it's really hard to tell. I mean, I think it's gonna take a while for things to get back going. I think we will get back going. I think that I'm just more concerned about the panic and about the economic damage that it's gonna do. Not so much corporations, but just everyday people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you somebody that just work at the fucking restaurant, and you know what I mean, you're a server, you make your money off tips, and eventually that's going to trickle down to everything. People are going to spend less money on this and credit card debt and all these kind of things. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm just So it's curious to see how the country, I mean, unemployment is at a record high of all time in the United States. It's never been that many people unemployed. And
Hmm.
now they're saying the death rate, the amount of deaths because of everything that's going in. I mean, I already knew when they first were saying that 2 million people are gonna die. I was like, nah, those are all based on projections and overestimates. You know what I'm saying? Like they got to kind of do that because they got to prepare for the worst case scenario. But I personally, I mean, I could be wrong, and we got to do. I'm taking precautions just like everybody else, but I never believed it was going to be that high. I mean, people, you don't understand. Like people die. I mean, a person dies from opioid addiction every 11 minutes. You know what
That's
I'm
a very
saying?
twisted.
Every
Hmm.
11 minutes. So how long I've been on this live right now? Four people,
Somebody's
four
has
people have died.
overdosed.
You know what I'm saying? From opioid addiction. That's not
No, that's,
including drug. That's not including other drug addiction. You know what I mean? Heart disease, all these different things. So people are gonna die, and it's horrible. Well, we don't want to lose anybody. Um,
hmm.
and of course, but at the same time, in any system, man, keeping people locked up, the economy going down, people losing their jobs, not being able to feed, it creates depression, it creates desperation, mental health, anxiety, like all these things. After a while, it does play a part. You know what I mean? Um, so it's a balance. So we made the decision. We made the collective decision. Like, all right, we're gonna stay. This is America, so we're not a dictatorship yet. You know what I'm saying? So
Tell people think it's not illegal yet.
yeah, it's not illegal. So, the governors asked people to stay inside, and California was one of the first people to say stay inside, and we did it. For the most part, you still see a few people, doing, but for the most part, you ain't gonna get everybody to stay in the house. You know what
Yeah,
I
no,
mean?
no, not at all. Especially out here.
Exactly. So, but for the most part, everybody's in, and it's looking good. It's effective. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, man, it's a virus, bro. Like you can't run from a virus. You know what I'm saying? Like as much as we hide, so it really, I think I'm taking it as a time to look at myself, reflect on myself, what I can do to change to make myself stronger. I'm trying to be productive. I'm
Yep. Can you hear me?
yeah, it's all good.
Awesome. Awesome. There we go.
Yeah, but basically, to finish my thought is like even today, I woke up,
Uh-oh.
and
Here.
I just kind of woke up on the wrong side of the bed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like, oh
Hmm.
man. And, oh, I think I like watched something and I try not to watch the news. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to like just,
Yeah.
but I saw something, and they were like, one person was predicting, we're not going to be able to do anything. We need to lock down for another 18 months. I'm like, what? Hell no.
No, 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 no. That's not economically,
There's no,
and
dude.
socially. That's not gonna happen.
Bro, if you trying to talk about having motherfuckers locked down for another year, like get the fuck out of here. That means that means everything is gonna collapse. Like there's no
Hmm.
fucking way. Like get the fuck out of here.
There's no way.
At that
Big
point,
business. I feel like the big businesses won't allow that to happen, especially the control that they have on the government. The big businesses won't allow that to happen because then they will be losing money.
I mean, but basically when I heard that, I was just like, man, they're gonna try to keep us locked down. You know what I mean? I just kind of got in like a little bit of a
Hmm.
bad mood, but then, I came home and I just didn't do nothing. Like I went out for a second, I had a couple little errands I had to run. Came home and I
Hmm.
just fell asleep on the couch, and I woke up and I just kind of refocused myself, and I was like, you know what? I just try to write. I was like, let me write. You know what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
just, some stuff I was working on. I recorded some choruses. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
try to keep myself busy and doing that kind of stuff, and just trying to make the most, be the most productive I can. Not because I'm trying to be Superman, but just for my own balance. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
What else I'm
Yeah.
gonna do? I'm in the house. I might as well try to be productive.
Might as well better yourself.
So
Might as well.
that's
Nah,
that's that's how I
that's
view everything, man.
that's definitely a good way to look at it as a pretty much. I'm doing the exact same thing. Where I'm taking this time where I'm sitting. to more so better myself. I'm getting heavy into meditation as well as tones. I don't know
Yeah.
if you kind of know about the frequency waves and things of that nature. I'm starting to realize that we digest everything that we hear,
Yeah.
which has helped my music to get the direction it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Um, I do feel like uh, this pandemic is the effects of this pandemic is going to hit many different areas in my life, and I'm just concerned as to what may the actions more so than not so much the effects, but the actions that will be taking place for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So
But you know what? I mean, I think about that stuff too, but we can only control what we control. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah,
Only thing I control is my mind frame, and
hmm
that's just how I look at stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and I get emotional. I feel like the metaphysics and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just
hmm
be like, you know what? I can control how I digest this. I can control my outlook, and I'm just gonna focus my energy on something positive. And I can't control the shit that's going on in the outside world. So
yeah.
I try to just remind myself of that and do things that make me happy and keep me focused. And that's how I get through it, my dude.
Most, well, thank you for taking my question.
It's all
Uh,
good, my dude.
Last question, and this will be one for the music artists in here.
Uh,
Are you ever gonna battle Murder Mook?
um, that's never been a desire of mine. But as far
Why
as battling,
not?
I mean,
Why
I
not?
don't even like watch battles no more. So people always ask me about battles.
You were killing Grind Time.
I thank you, man. I appreciate that. I actually met Murder Mook way back in I want to say 2006 or something like that, because I was a fan. Like Murder Mook and Loaded Lux and those and Sirius Jones and those battles that they were doing is
Hmm
what kind of inspired me to start battle rapping again. You know what I mean? Back in like
Yeah,
2009, and
I think it inspired everybody.
yeah,
They were killing it.
it was dope. But right now, I mean, my it's just not my focus. You know what I'm saying? It's not my focus.
Dog, you have the skill set. I
Thank you
love your freestyles. I love when you actually are just spitting from the heart, and I sense that from you every time I see you. I hear something from you.
for sure.
Um, I just continue on being as good and great as you are. You got a forever fan on my end, sir. So
Thank
I
you,
like to
man.
extend that to you from the heart.
All love,
And
man.
hopefully, if everything goes the way I want it to be, our paths will cross again.
Hopefully so, man. I appreciate much success, bro.
You too, family.
All
Keep
right,
it
my
up.
dude.
One.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the homie out there in Castro Valley, I think he said. But yeah, man, if you guys want to go live, let me know. Um, I'll I'll let you in the live. Just comment and say what's up. Um, you guys want to go live? What sports do you like? I love the 49ers. Um, yo,
Hey, what's up, Flock?
what's going on, man?
Not much. I'm over here chilling on Cypress, right down the street from the Crescents.
Oh, you over there in the rich, huh?
Oh yeah, born and raised.
That's what's up. What's up, man? How you doing, man? You got something you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, so I'm an up and coming artist, and I experienced some unexpectancy today.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could do like a mind swap, if you will.
I don't know what a mind swap is, but let me know what you're talking about.
So basically, what I mean is like, imagine yourself in my shoes, if you will. So I'll explain the situation. So I got a post from a famous artist. I'm not gonna name him because that's irrelevant. But
You mean you got a post?
I mean, I'm sorry. He posted something
Uh-huh.
on Instagram,
Okay.
and he was like, "DM me if you're an up and coming artist," and because I guess he wants to put out a mixtape,
Okay.
And so I sent him 3 of my songs,
Okay.
and he responded, and he was like, "Okay, I like what you've done, and basically, I got a slot for you on the mixtape. Send me $500."
Okay.
So I definitely want to market myself, put myself out there.
Uh-huh.
And I always try to be vigilant of opportunities. So
Mhm.
if you were in my shoes, would you take that offer?
I'll tell you this, I've never paid anyone to get on a compilation or a mixtape.
Okay.
So to me, I just never saw the benefit in that for me. You know, I don't know what this mixtape is. I don't know who the artist is. I don't know what their intention or what they're gonna do with the mixtape, or I don't even know if people listen to mixtapes anymore. Like, I don't know. I do know back when I was coming up, you're talking about years ago, um, when people mixtapes was like really a popular thing. You had real popular mixtapes, and you had DJs or certain like people putting together kind of like compilations, and people would pay to be on those compilations. But I personally never saw. I just felt like instead of spending that money to get on that mixtape, whatever money I have, why don't I just spend that on getting better or utilizing that money to do something to make people notice me instead of. But I don't know. I mean, some people, I have heard stories of other artists paying to do stuff, to like paying like to be on shows. I've personally never done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do know some people who are successful, who you could even say are more successful than me, and they did kind of utilize that, and they learned from that, and they utilize that to benefit them. So most times I would say that's not a good idea, but it is exceptions where some people have made it work. I personally wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't advise anybody to do it, but I have heard of people who are successful who was like, yo, I did this, and they, you know what I mean? So I don't really know, but you got to be careful with that, because whenever you're paying somebody to be on something, so I don't really know what a mixtape, who does mixtapes anymore. Like, who puts out mixtapes? Like, where's the mixtape gonna be on? Like, you know what I'm
Is
saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's basically when he messaged me, he gave me a visual, and it's gonna be like, it's titled "Up and Coming,"
But
and
what is a
so
mixtape? What is a mixtape? I mean, people don't listen to a CD. Like, I don't understand what a mixtape is. I mean, people, there's playlists. So now playlists are kind of like mixtapes where you have various songs. So I know sometimes people charge to be on playlists and do something like that. I have heard from certain artists how they benefited, like they paid people to get on playlists and stuff like that. But then I've heard other people be like, that's not really a good idea. Like, if I'm an artist, and I'm an artist that's just barely making money, getting by, I'm scraping together my 9 to 5 to pay for my check, it would be hard for me to pay somebody 500, 300, or whatever to get on a playlist or to get on a mixtape. I would probably use that to make more songs or use that to do something. I just feel like I could probably find better use for that money. You know what I'm saying?
yes, I agree. And my sound engineer, he basically uh, echoed what you're saying. He said that I guess this is like a current hustle for some people, for some artists. I guess given the circumstances that there's lack of shows going on, so
That
I
could be
guess
that could be the case.
I think he was saying like they're using their name to like get up and coming people to pay to be on their whatever project, and then that's how they can make profits. And then the question is, like you were saying, will they actually promote this project, and will it actually be put
I
out
mean,
there?
here's the thing, man. Even if they promote it, I mean, at the end of the day, just because somebody promotes something doesn't mean people gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just my my it's just, you got to create attention for yourself. I don't know what that is. Even myself, like, I've been in this shit for, you know what I mean, over 10 years, 15 years, but every day I'm sitting here trying to think, all right, what can I do within my within my resources that I have? What can I do to bring more attention to my art? What can I do that, you know, without sacrificing my integrity or doing anything I'm uncomfortable with? But what can I do to create more visibility for my art? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Well, why don't I go on live more and interact with people? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to do certain things, or why, you know, like, but spending money, like I think sometimes, and not saying this is the case with you or any artist, but sometimes we as artists, we want people to hear our shit, and sometimes we just want to take a shortcut. So we thinking like, oh, if I just pay this, I just always felt like, let me just try to get better. If I just get really, really dope, somebody gonna notice me. That's how I always felt, you know what I'm saying? And that's
Yes.
and sometimes that's probably worked to my detriment, because maybe sometimes I do need to play a little bit more politics and do certain things. So it takes me longer to get certain places, but that's just how I move. I just be like, you know what? Let me just try to be really good, and then if people like it, they'll come fuck with me, and that's how I kind of got my opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. One marketing strategy that I'm doing is, and I'm taking this from actually street performers, where they have a, you know, depending on the performer, they can perform pretty well, even like at the BART stations, and people will donate money to them depending on the quality of the product. And so what I did is, if you go to my bio, I have a link tree which will go to a GoFundMe. So, like, hypothetically, in the future, if I put out a project, if I put out an album, I'm going to market maybe a single or two and try to generate a fan base. And then once they like it, I'll be like, hey, you know, if you like these two or three singles,
Donate
you know,
some money.
donate some money. And then, you know, that can cover your overhead, potential profits. And then, you know, because once it goes out into the internet, it's going to be free. And like, that's just the reality of our times. But
Well, man, look, the good thing about technology is, man, like if you put music, anybody can put music on Spotify, anybody can put music on Apple Music, Tidal, all these places. It costs you, I mean, you can go through DistroKid or any of these other ones, and you don't have to, you pay a one-time fee and you have it on all these streams. And if you can create something that people want to listen to and people, you know, stream your music, you will get paid. You will make money. It may not be a lot at first, but it's there. Basically, you just got to get people interested in you. You know what I mean? And people will find ways to give you money. They'll find ways to donate, buy, stream, whatever you want. They'll buy your merch. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to pay for your own. You don't even have to pay for merch. There are sites now where you can be like, you can just basically order the merch as people order it. So if I go to your website right now and you have a t-shirt, this t-shirt doesn't even exist yet, but you just have the design, and I can buy your t-shirt. And once I buy it, you send it to the third party who prints up the t-shirt. They take a profit. So basically they get like half of it and you get half of it, and you never had to come out of the pocket. So basically, like if you have a shirt that costs $30 and I buy your shirt that costs $30, then that means you go to this third party, and then so that $30 that I spent goes to them, and then they give you $7 and they keep $23. So that means you never spent out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
It
that's
just
amazing.
goes, you know what I mean? So there's different ways, but you just got to get people interested in what you do.
Just okay. One more quick thing. And this is just a share perspective as an artist, and I think you can relate to it. One day I was just at Barnes and Nobles because I like to read books, and I went to the game section, and I happened upon a crossword puzzle. Not a crossword puzzle. It's a connect the dots puzzle.
Okay.
And I felt like it was really symbolic on a conscious level, because I think in life, especially as an artist, when you want to achieve a goal, basically you're trying to have a vision, and I feel like the vision in a connected dot puzzle is basically like what you're trying to draw or accomplish, and the dots themselves are opportunities, and depending on how you conduct yourself when you experience an opportunity will basically prepare you for the next dot or the opportunity, which will eventually lead you to your goal. And so similar to so what you were saying, like when you're saying like I want to get good, like I feel like in the moment that's the opportunity for you to decide, like, do I want to write or do I just like want to chill and be content? And so by being consistent, I feel like you're preparing yourself for the next opportunity, because the opportunities
you don't know
are
what the opportunity is.
exactly.
You just got to be consistent. You know,
Yeah.
I even to this day, like it's every year I plan out what I want to do, but I don't know what's the opportunities. We didn't. Nobody knew that this Corona night. We didn't know this. Like we don't know what the opportunity is. All I know is like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully, it'll create opportunities. Like I didn't know this time last year I was gonna have a song with Exhibit and Razcast. I didn't know, but I just did stuff, and it led to the next opportunity, and that opportunity led to the next opportunity. As long as I keep on working, do whatever I can to keep myself in position, try to get better in the in between time, and keep on working, and then I don't know what the next day holds. I just know that it's an opportunity to get better. It's an opportunity for more opportunities, and I just stay consistent. I just try to keep my mind frame. Like even today, I'm like, all right, I have all this music, I got this stuff done, but what else can I do? I just sit there and think like, all right, you know what? Let me work on this. Let me work on that. Like I try to just constantly be like, all right, keep myself. So even during this time where we can't go out and do some of the other things, I can just be more productive in another way and just create more opportunities. Who knows what being at home, what opportunities will create.
Yes, I agree 100%. And so I appreciate the time interacting with you. My name's Kite. My handle's Kite of the Bay because I live in the Bay.
Sure.
and if you don't mind, I can send you some of my singles so you can listen to
Yeah,
them
yeah.
too.
Send me a link. I'll try to get it. I mean, I get a lot of stuff, man, but I'll try to listen. But if you're dope, it will find me.
Exactly. All right, thanks, Lock.
My
Appreciate
brother.
it.
Yeah, man. So if anybody wants to go live, I'll try to go live again. If you want to go live, just tell me you want to go live in the comments. That's the easiest way. Oh, we got some people on here. I'm gonna go back with this young lady over here. We had a good conversation last time. LaShawn.
What's up, Lock?
What's up, my old friend? How you doing?
Hanging in there, hanging in there.
What's going on, man? You still out there in ATL? You in Atlanta, right?
I'm south of Atlanta, but I do a lot of my studio work in Atlanta. You remember me, okay?
Of course, yeah. We had a good conversation, you know?
Yeah.
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 What's up with it? How you doing out there?
Doing good. I just want to say congratulations on the new single.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant marketing as far as you guys being more personable with the fans, because like you, Razcast, B, and Exhibit all inboxed me back after I tagged you guys in the mention. So that was really cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
Yep,
dope.
that was really cool. That was really brilliant and adds a personal touch. Huh?
All down to earth people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. So just wanted to come in real quick and just say hello, let you know you got my support. I'm still here rocking out. I was going to Atlanta listening to my favorite Lofty Goals album.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. So that's my favorite.
Man. So yeah, we'll just be safe out there, man, and hopefully we're gonna be out of this sometime soon, you know.
Absolutely. Yep. Okay. And please let me know when you're coming my way. I'll be ready for you.
For sure. Absolutely.
All right. Have a good night.
Peace. Anybody else want to go live? Let me know in the comments if y'all want to go live. If you want to go live, leave me a message in a comment. You've been out in Tucson? Yeah, I've been out in Tucson. Did you want to go live? All right, here we go.
Yo, what up, man? Big fan, bro.
What's going on, my dude?
Chilling right here, working on some music.
I like that hat, man. 49ers all day, my dude.
You already know, my G. You already know.
I'm a diehard 49ers fan, bro.
Same here, man. Since the 90s.
Yeah, man. That's my ride. That's my ride. I was so hurt during the Super Bowl.
Oh, bro. That shit, man. Damn near cried myself to sleep, bro.
Dude, oh, my God, man. I was just like, oh, like how did our defense allow them to go score 3 times?
Yeah, no, and then stop running the rock at the end too. Painful stuff, man. Painful stuff.
I don't even want to
But
talk
yeah,
about
man, I'm just right here working on some music and shit. I've been a drummer for about 25 years and shit.
it. Oh, nice.
I was a teacher and shit, but you know the district don't pay much, so you gotta let that shit ride.
Yeah.
But yeah, I marched the Rose Parade. I did all that shit. But
Nice,
I
man.
played rock bands and all that stuff, House of Blues and shit. But you know, bands is tough. Being in a
Yeah.
band is tough, man. Eagles and whatnot, crucial.
Yeah, man. It's not easy.
It's not. So then yeah, I was forced to like start producing my own shit, you know, because I'm not drummers could only get so far, you know. Like shit. Luckily I know how to read and write the shit. So all right.
Well, I mean, you know, I have friends that are drummers, that are pianists, they guitar players, bass players, vocalists, and you know they get along. They work with different people, different seasons of the year. The summer they might go on tour with these guys, and they go on tour with a lot of other people. So you know you got to get in the right circles, but it is difficult to just be in one band, you know,
Yeah.
because over time, you know, people, you know, they split apart. You know, it's just human
Yeah,
nature. So,
commitment too. Commitment is tough, man. Like a lot of people, you know, they got lives and shit. They got jobs, like you
yeah.
know, kids and whatnot. Like it's tough. It's tough.
What's up?
So
Did you have a question or something you wanted to ask? You wanted to
yeah,
talk
you know.
about?
All right. So my issue is I make great music. At least I'm confident about it. What would you suggest would be a way to go about like getting started? Because I'm horrible at promoting my shit. Like you know, like it's not easy getting it out there. What would you suggest like to get it lifted, get it popping? You know.
So when you say you make music, what do you do? Are you a producer? Are you a vocalist? What do you do?
I produce. I rap too because I'm very strict to my shit. Like I don't just put anybody on. So I just figured I got a good voice. I went to school for radio and television broadcasting. So I was like, fuck it, I might as well write my own shit and you know get on my own shit. But
So are you trying to get known as a rapper, as a producer, or what are you trying to do?
producer, a producer.
So you're trying to okay. I mean, well, you just have to
That's what I'm trying
network.
to.
You have to
That's
network
it,
with
yeah.
you have to network with people. You have to build relationships. If your beats are dope, sometimes you know I mean, a lot of times you know coming up, you have to give stuff away for free so people can hear, or you have homies or somebody that you know that you like, and sometimes you know you have to your music has to have other people on it. You know what I mean? Just so other people can get a sense like, oh, who did that beat? You know what I mean? Then you just kind of start building a network of people. And then, you know,
Yeah.
you have SoundCloud, you have YouTube, you can post your beats on YouTube. I would, you know, there's just so many different avenues now, man. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you can just go on YouTube and make beats. You can, you know, you can make beats like Dr. Dre type beat, or you know what I'm saying, 2 Chainz type beat. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, and you
Yeah.
can make it. And people are searching. Like, bro, I mean, I met a producer. I just started working with a producer who lives in Italy, and I just saw him on the internet. You know what I mean? I just saw him making beats on the internet, and I was like, yo, I like these beats. These beats are kind of fire. And I listened to like a few of them. After a while, I was like, yo, I gotta hit him. And I was like, bro, I like your beats. It was all good. And we started working. I mean, he's produced like 4 songs for me. You know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna get ready to release. And it was just because I saw him on the internet making beats.
Yeah.
You know, he was making like little videos like, yo, this is how I made this kind of beat. And he was showing, you know, he edited it up himself and put it on his Instagram and on his YouTube. And I just liked the way they sound. And then I went to his website and listened to more of his beats. I was like, yo, this dude is dope. So those are different ways that people market themselves to, you know what I mean? Even, you know, even if you don't even, even if you don't have a lot of followers, you know, you start off with 50 followers, 100 followers, but if you're making dope shit, and you're posting it online, eventually somebody's gonna hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
got to be consistent with it, and that's one of the beauties of nowadays is technology. You don't even have to meet a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can have somebody just liking your shit. Next thing you know, they're sending money straight to your Cash App, to your PayPal. Like, yo, I want to do this. Can you do this? Can you do that? And boom, 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 boom. And then next thing you know, you're building a career.
Here's my next question. Long shot. What are the chances of you having just to listen to my shit? You know,
Just send me a
like just,
link. Well, you can send me a link. I have my emails in my my emails in my profile, and I
all
try
right.
to listen. I mean, I try to listen to as many beats as I can. If it's dope, I'll hit you back and be like, yo, bro, I like this beat. I mean, like I said, There's a guy that I met in North Carolina. I mean, I've met a bunch of people like that. They just send me stuff, and if something catches my eye, I'm like, bro, I like this. Then I'll use one of his beats, and now I work with him. So if it's dope, if you're dope and you're consistent, eventually somebody's gonna fuck with you. That's just how it goes.
All right, fair enough, man. I appreciate your, your feedback, and I will be emailing you some shit, man. I'm telling you, with my case, it's like I've been doing it for so long that it's now I want to make it a career. Like I've gone to school for so much shit, but nothing that I actually love to do.
But you know what? Even if as a rapper, man, as an artist, sometimes it's not even about if your shit is dope or not. It's just if the artist is, sometimes there's been beats that's dope, but I can't use every beat that you know what I mean? It's just like sometimes you gotta be in the mood. So it's not really about if you're dope or if you think you're dope. I mean, that's great, but it's about being consistent, putting yourself out there, like I said, making video, making things to make people, because maybe, the first time somebody may not like that beat. You know what I mean? The first time somebody may not, but if you're consistently doing stuff and making videos and other people are reacting, it's just like if I just sent one of my songs to fucking Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? And he, like somehow like he might listen to it, he might not listen. I mean, the fact it's probably not gonna. But if other people come up to him and be like, "Yo, this dude is dope. I saw this dude on the internet."
Word of mouth.
Then he gonna be like, "Man, let me listen to this dude." So you got to get your mind into that mind frame. I would suggest.
All right, well, fair enough, man. And big fan. Like I said, I met you at Los Globos a couple years back. You were in Hollywood. Yeah, you were in LA. I got a couple of pictures with you, man. You killed that show, bro. Crowd was rocking. And yeah, man, influence. You're one of my favorite rappers for sure, dude. Like, there's no question. Like it ain't the same. It ain't like you. Like, not everybody is attracted to your kind of music, and that's fine. It attracts. I'm a big reader. I'm like I said, I'm very confident. I really, as much as people think, oh, you can't be too onto. Like, I'm a confident motherfucker. I know what I got. I've been there. I've done that. I got all that shit. So, which is why brings me to. I'm gonna send you that link, bro. Trust me. I'm sure you're gonna like it. I'm big on like music symphonies and shit like that, marching stuff. Like, I'll send you some links to my YouTube stuff, and I hope you get a chance to listen to it. Give it a shot at least.
Okay, my brother.
Hey, be safe, man.
Peace out. Yo, how much battery do I have? I got 18%, y'all. Y'all think we good for a while? Why is my shit so dark right now? What is going on? All right, y'all. I think I'm about to hop up off this thing. I've been on here a while. I appreciate y'all, man. Stay tuned, stay locked. Peace and love. I'm up out of here.